Hello, everybody. I'm Vladyslav Plaksin. I'm CEO and owner of Drone Fight Group and also PG Robotics. It's a company which started their life in Ukraine due to this war, due to understanding that we need to defend our country, to secure our guys, secure our soldiers, etc., etc., etc. I start my video to show. I start my presentation with showing you the video of real usage of the drones. This drones video from our drones, which working on the front line, and for me, main goal main achievement for this period of life that due to this 2024 year we product 15,000 drones. We graduated more than 200 military groups which working on the front line, and they do near 20-25 flights per day. And as you see, a video changing every 3-5 seconds, so we have pretty enough confirmation about working of our groups. And due to statistic, for only our teams which working on the front line, due to the reports, we neutralize more than 50,000 enemies. I think it's main goal and main reason why we are working, why we are doing. And if we compare this situation with the 2022, when everything working with the artillery, everything working with the old weapon, with the old things, now everything changed, and near 60% of all neutralizing of enemies, it's about the drones. I will share as link to this video if somebody wants to see all video. It's near 1 hour, but I want to ask to change to the presentation and please change to the presentation. And I will tell you about what I am doing, what is the Ukraine now, and what is the future of drones from my side, from my vision. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I know, but this is my opinion. Drone Fight Group, due to Drone Fight Group, it's a group of companies which consist from, I will be some little here, which consists from Drone Fight Club Academy, Bad Drones, Simtech Solutions, and Ground Up Team. At this moment, there are many companies which developing the drones, which sharing with us these drones, sending to Ukraine. Most of them not working because as I got some funny discussion with a huge American company, they told me from the primes, they told me we waste 20 years investing money in GPS solutions, and now we understood that nothing working. On the front line, totally no GPS, and all solutions which produced with GPS, like a huge, for example, Caesar artillery, which shooting, it's using GPS, and if no GPS due to electronic warfare, it's not exploded. And the one shoot from the Caesar cost more than $100,000. At the same time, we can got 100 drones, everyone will be 1,000, and they work without any kind of GPS. But main question for me and what I want to tell for everybody, it's not about the drones. It's about TTPs, how to use these drones. I have different situation in which, for example, I have own military experience, near 16 missions, and we was on mission. First flight, no results. Second flight, no results. Black window, nothing working. 8 flights, in this day was totally unsuccessful, but 9 become successful because we understood how to move through electronic warfare, what frequency we need to use, etc., etc., etc. And what I want to say that not only not all issues will be resolved by drones. At this moment, the human factor in the drones is near 70%, and only 30% it's about the drones. And in this case, Ukrainian be, I think, the leader in the world and be better than Russia, etc., etc., etc. The second, so Drone Fight Club Academy, it's a group of 12 military guys which working on the front line. We testing different kind of solutions, not only oven, and we try to find right TTPs of working with this kind of different kind of drones. Bad drones, it's engineers which taking information from Drone Fight Club, understanding what's the issues on the front line, what are the problems we have, and given understanding of how it's working. Also, as I told you before, main question, it's a human. It's a people which working with your stuff. And due to problem of old army from USSR, etc., 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 all TTPs, nobody wants to create new one. And we try to create them. We give this understanding to our army, to our generals, etc. But they not ready to confirm it. That's why we product simulator, which give possibility to train soldiers from pilots to fighters. Because it's very different situation when you fly in home or in the pavilion or something like that, you training, it's very simple. But when you come to frontline, you try to do the mission, you flying, you need to find the target which not near you. It's not standing and waiting, please hit me. It's not like this real. In real, they hiding. And all of these things, when you see the target, you want to hit it and you totally got adrenaline and you want as maximum as you can to do that. But this is the main problem, that you stressed and you can be missed due to some mistakes. That's why new possibilities of simulation give next level of training. You can do everything in simulation, and after that, you can move to the next level, to the missions, and it's really grow up the effectivity of the using the drones. About Drone Fight Club Academy, we have a team of 12 guys. We are not militaries, but in Ukraine we are like a private company which made more than 200 missions, and we graduated more than 2,500 pilots. And as I told you before, due to our statistic, we neutralized more than 50,000 of enemies till 2024. And for outside companies, outside countries, we provide and give possibility to share our knowledge with outside countries, and we're ready to make master classes. There are many questions to me, like how many time do we need for create the good pilot? Answer pretty simple. Minimum 6 months. But in Ukraine, we do it in 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, not real pilots. It's like children moving to the front line, like little birds, and they try to fight and to do that. But in real, if you want to get all knowledge, how to done the mission, how to resolve the problem, and hit the target, you need minimum 6 months. And the drones, it's a really, really very dangerous weapon. For example, for me, it's not problem to find some building here, and I can hit any kind of target in radius 10, 15 kilometers. And even the secure system, the secure army will use electronic warfare. I find solution which will work in this condition. So at this moment, the fighter drones is much in forward than defense systems, and it's very dangerous. And I think after this war, which now in Ukraine, due to all around the world will be many killers who will use the drones, and it will be next problem for all over the world how to secure oneself from the drones. Bad drones. Bad drones, it's a company which only develops the drones which working on the front line. We take issues, we take problems which we have on the front line, and we create solutions to resolve it. For example, at this moment, Russians, how they attacking our positions. In 2022, they send in hundreds of tanks. But you know what happened with the tanks? It's burnout. And it's terrible to hear for you, but any tanks burn out. Do you know what is the time of life for the tank which will be on the 10 kilometers or near the front line? Not more than 20 minutes. If tank come to the front line and it haven't any kind of electronic warfare, it will be destroyed in 20 minutes. Because on the front line we have around ISR drones which catching all information. Information on the front line so quick changed as never before. Sometimes you have not more than 1 hour. And it's not about 2 kilometers near front line. It's about 20 kilometers near front line. From my own experience, we train the guys in 20 kilometers away from the front line. Enemy Orlan catches that we training some guys in this territory. We got this information, we go away. But in 30 minutes, there was sending rockets from Uragan to this sector to destroy this possibility. So everything on the front line changing pretty quickly. And if tank come to the 10 kilometers, it will be destroyed at this moment, not more than in 20 minutes. And it's real. The vehicle which cost $2, $3, $5 million destroyed by things which cost $1,000, $2,000. So what we done at this moment? We done at this moment solutions for the bombers. It's a new class of FPV drones which drop in the bombs to destroy the soldiers, because the Russians at this moment not attacking like in 2022. They took 200 people, divide them little groups for 5, 10 people, and all of them begin attacking you through different parts. They also using the drones. For example, in 2023, 2024, they was with active using the artillery. At this moment, what they do? They change. They took the drones which can carry 10 kilo, and if we have dugout which secure our position, they send in this drone. And the price of this hit, it's only $10,000. The same solution with artillery cost $100,000, which was in 2023. So they become more quiet, more understandable how to integrate everything. Also for Ukrainian, for example, it's a great problem at this moment, the gliding bombs. It's also drones, but due to 2024, Russian sent to our position more than 20,000 gliding bombs. And it's a terrible situation, and for us it's a main problem. So all of these things changing everything in doctrine of the war. And my advice to our partners, my advice to our friends, to other countries, update your knowledge and start product your own drones inside the countries, because it's the next step of understanding. What type of solutions? There are many questions about what types of solutions at this moment developing in Ukraine and what is the most interesting. First of all, it's non-GPS flying. Because we have non-GPS, we have the problem with this, but we have solutions. First of all, it can be inertial systems. The second one, it can be odometry, and etc., etc., etc. And we're working on that. The second part is cheap data link solutions, because we have solution on the market like a Silvius, like DTC, but one of it costs $10,000 or more. At the same time, our scientists, our engineers find solution which can cost 1,000. And this is a next step. This is the next step when every country, every company can product and make much more bigger drones, much more bigger volume of it. And only like this it can be defended. As I told you before about the simulator, it's a solution which can train your soldiers to simulate everything from the front line. And I think it's the next step of training for all militaries. Because, for example, in Ukraine, I think you saw there are many videos about hitting the targets, etc., etc., etc. But I will show you one example about which maybe you see, but you didn't know. It's a sleeper drone. What is a sleeper drone? The sleeper drone, it's a drone which move into the enemy part, landed there, and waiting until target move near it. And when we see that the target moved near our drone, we take off and hit it in 2 minutes or in 1 minute. So it's other type of solutions. And the simulator give possibility to create 100 of like these missions and share this knowledge between 100 of pilots in 1 day. One second. Yeah. Due to a period of 2024, we product more than 15,000 drones in Ukraine. And in this year, we plan to product 40,000 drones for Ukraine for defending, because it's effective, usable, and it gives solution to stop the war, stop the enemy on the line, and be secure with our soldiers. And sorry. And what we see in the next step? And the next step, we see that in 1 or 2 years, all combat situation on the front line will be on the robot sides, because the robots haven't fear, because the robots haven't stress, etc., etc., etc. And all of these solutions which we have at this moment, growing in new types very fast. For example, if we speak about 2 years before, we have only FPV drones. Now we have the drones with the last mile solution. We have drones with a fiber optic solution. We have the huge drones which can carry little FPV drones which can be like motherboard. For example, maybe somebody hear about destroying Panzer. It's an air defense system in Crimea. It was our solution in which we using the Sea Baby drone, which go to the beach of the Crimea. From this drone starts our FPV drones and move into inside. And we using this drone sitting in Kiev with satellite network. It was not Starlink because Starlink blocked us. It was SkyMeta, but it also working like that. So what I am saying about that, I believe that if we have enough time, if we have enough resources, we will create enough robots and we will sit in the chair with a notebook, with a controller, and defend ourselves by computers without active face. But it's the future where we go. The last thing is about what I want to tell you. It's my advice for any country. Yes, of course, United States is number one, and we understood that. But I think in future, every country must localize the drones and must start own production of drones. It must be own solution which working inside, because old weapons not working, and everything what we have at this moment, it doesn't matter. Because, for example, I speak with Eric Schmidt, and he told me, what is the difference between product 100,000 iPhones or product 100,000 of drones? It's the same solution, only in other form. So understanding of this give us vision of future. Vision of future is that we need own local manufacturers which producing the weapons which can stop possible attacks on us. Only this kind of future can be, and this is what I see. And for example, if Ukraine was prepared for the war, and for example, we have little wings. I will show you this kind of drone. This one, Angel Wing. It's a drone which costs only $5,000. It can fly on 100 kilometers. It can carry 2 kilo of payload. So if we will have, for example, 1,000 drones production line per day, we have possibility to send 1,000 drones per day. And if somebody want to attack us, they will think, do they ready to get 1,000 rockets per day using this kind of drones? So main thing is that drones are very cheap and they can change the rules of war. And we need to prepare for that. Thank you.